what had you ascended to by the time you got involved with DFJ Italia? What was your position?
Just a regular maid guy.
Okay.
Just a button guy.
Okay.
That soldier. That's it.
I just wanted to ask
Yeah,
that question.
nothing. I never rose up any further. I wasn't interested.
All right, so you guys are bringing in money for this investment firm, right? And you're paying as many people as you can there 2 points.
Absolutely.
And then you get to the
point. How
point.
about 780 investors?
And they're all getting their 2 points.
Oh, yeah, they're all getting their 2 points.
So when did things go sideways?
Well, that was 1999. And I'll never forget it. Kenny comes to me. Ange, there's so many things we got to talk about. We're both New York guys. We actually come from the same town when your family went from Brooklyn to Belmore before you got to East Northport. My family is in Belmore, Long Island. Kenny, I really like you. Let's sit down and talk. And I laid out everything to him. And he was like, oh, my God.
So why'd you decide to tell Kenny?
I guess finally you've been asking me something quite a few times.
Does stuff eat at you? Is there any morals? Is there any guilt? Even though you're getting your $15K a month to keep your mouth shut.
Absolutely. Looks like I got a conscience.
Finally.
Looks like I got a soul.
Well, Kenny's a good guy.
Great guy. I love him to death. I consider him a family member to me. And here we are in June of 1999, and I spill the beans.
To him?
He says, what do we do now? Well, we kill Luigi.
We kill Luigi?
Right.
This is your idea?
Yeah. And we take over the company. And we save the investors. Ken looks at me and says, huh?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sitting here having a drink with you and you're talking. I said, I'm in a jam right now. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you think I should do? Let's kill the guy.
Let's kill the guy.
Look at you like you're crazy.
So Ken says, I think that's a good idea.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I said, but Ken, you're a legitimate guy. You can't get involved. He said, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to call Toast, my brother. He's been out here. Luigi knows him well. And that's when the big fiasco comes into play. And we bring in William James McLean, my brother, the only man that I've done things with that I wouldn't do with any other human being, that wouldn't give up nobody.
Right.
And I said, buddy, we got to get rid of the big guy. He's doing cocaine. He's smoking 20 joints a day. He's doing 2 8-balls a day of blow. He's doing nootropic drugs. He doesn't know where he is, where he's coming from, but he's going to destroy all these lives. Got to get rid of him so we can build the company up, get investments, and pay these people back. He says, my good brother, whatever you want to do. I said, okay. And then the whole Luigi saga starts.
Talk to me. You make this decision. Your boy is going to take him out for you.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
With me.
Oh, the two of you were going to do this?
Yeah, can't do it alone.
So the two of you
right.
were going to take him out yourselves.
Right.
Okay, so what happens?
So here goes the fiasco. Now, the comedy of errors come to play. And this is where I'm able to talk about it because I already told it to the FBI. Told them exactly what I thought about the man. Man's a prick. The man's no good. And I said, if I had the opportunity to kill him, I would have. So here we go. We go to his big mansion in Laguna Niguel. 8,000 square foot, $4 million house. And Toast and I get there. And we have a guy with us by the name of Melbro Williams. He was the head of our security. Another good brother that played football for Tennessee. We all got pistols. We can't find Luigi. Nobody's there. Luigi. Yeah, in this big mansion, we can't find him. Finally, there he is.
He's already dead.
No. He's sitting in his bathroom with all feces around him and urine, right? Telling us that the FBI is coming in with a SWAT team and they're on the roof right now and they're coming down with hooks and
He's
ropes.
hallucinating.
Hallucinating.
Okay.
So I look at Toast. I look at Melbro. Toast has got it. I got it. I said, Toast, Melbro. Melbro, go back to the office, right? And tell them we found Luigi. He's not doing good. We think he's overdosed. And I think we're going to take him. What do you think, buddy? We take him to John Hopkins Hospital in Baltimore? Toast says, absolutely. They'll cure him up. He stayed there for a month. He'll be in good shape. So we get rid of Melbro. We get Luigi up. And we get him convinced that we're going to take him to the hospital. Got to get you feeling good, buddy. You got this big company. You got a beautiful wife from Brenda. You got your beautiful baby Anastasia. You got Brenda's kids from her first marriage. Come on, man. So it's nighttime, and our first episode was this is, I mean, it is funny today, but it wouldn't have been funny if it happened. We're on the 73. They had just built it.
Toll road.
Toll road.
Yeah.
Goes from like Newport Beach area over to San Clemente.
Right.
We're riding on that. I'm in the front seat. Luigi's next to me in my Escalade. Toast is in the back seat. Pulls a pistol out. Puts it to the back of the head. All of a sudden, Toast is looking at me for the signal, right? What happens in front of me? Oh, my God. All these police cars, fire engines, major accident on a 73. I think somebody passed away. Oh, my God, somebody got killed on here. And I go, Toast, I don't think it's a good day. I said, I think we'll wait for tomorrow. There's something that's not right up here. He puts the pistol back in his pocket. So that was our first go-around. Bingo. He doesn't get it. Okay. We sleep in the house with him that night. The next day, we put him in the car. All right, we're going to go to Baltimore. Going to get your help. But all night, he's smoking those joints, and he's putting that shit up his nose.
In the hospital?
No, in his big house.
Okay.
Good, right? Next day, we take off for our road trip. Now, I don't know California that well yet. I'm only out here, a few years. I get on what I now know is the 15 freeway.
Right.
But I go the wrong way. I go south instead of north.
You go to San Diego?
Yeah. I'm saying, wait, man, this is not right. So I swing around, and Toast is looking at me. He says, brother, what are we doing with this guy? I said, okay. I find what I call an off-road dirt road. I thought was a dirt road. Well, today I know it's called the 76. It was before Powell was built.
Right.
And I go down this road, and I find another dirt road, and I said, we go into the woods. All of a sudden, there's all these trees, and there's a stream. Beautiful. Get him out of the car. I got mine. Toast has his. We're going to whack him right there. What happens to us? Here they come. 2 cowboys on horses. Hey, partner, what are you guys doing here? Huh? Okay, Toast, put that away. I said, I'm in the real estate business. Oh, you must be looking for the big ranch up there over yonder on top of the hill. That's the one that's for sale. Oh, how do I get to it? Well, back out of here, right? Go back on that highway that was there, and you can go around. I said, no problem. I look at Toast. I said, you believe this?
This isn't meant to be.
This is twice.
Yeah.
This can't be. Right. This is a bad omen.
Right.
Get him back in the car again. Henceforth, now I'm going the right way. I'm now going north on the 15. We get to Vegas. Get to my spot, the MGM Grand. I can't bring him in there. Across the street is Motel 6. I said, Toast, stay here for the night. I'll fly somebody out, drive this guy back to Baltimore. Let the good brothers, the Muslims, let them help you. Let Taimir and your brother, Yukon, just kill him in both. Let's just do it there. Right? We'd throw him in Dre Park, just like we did the other one, and just leave it alone. He says, good idea. He says, you fly back to Cali, right? Establish your alibi. I'll drive with him cross country. No problem. So, of course, I go over to the MGM Grand. I got my comps there. I got everything. I was a big player there for 5 years. I stay up for the night. Next day, I asked them for their jet to fly me back. I fly back to Cali. He gets in the car. 2 days later, I get a phone call. Hi, Ange. Toast, what's up? You ain't gonna believe this. I'm gonna believe what? You know I got that narcolepsy? Yeah? Oh, I fell asleep with the gun on my chest, and Luigi took it from me, and he begged me for mercy, and he held the gun on me, and he says, look, Toast, Angie's no good. Angie's no good. Please, don't kill me. Don't do anything. Toast, I'm not here to kill you. He had fell asleep with the gun on his stomach, sound asleep on the bed. Luigi comes out of his stupor that he was in, and he takes the gun. Now what does he do? He calls up his ex-wife, not his ex-wife, his wife then, Brenda. 5 security guys at John Wayne Airport to meet him there, all armed. He comes off the plane. All right, that was number 3, huh? So we messed up that one. He gets back to California. I believe that's when he gets John Burnett, big defense attorney, out there in Newport Beach. And he goes to the FBI building in L.A. And he says to them exactly what happened. He got kidnapped by these guys. This is what they were going to do to me.
Luigi goes to the FBI.
Right. But something is not right because they're looking at this guy tell the story. But they're smart enough to know this man's high as a kite. It doesn't look right.
They don't know who he is at this point.
They have no idea.
Okay.
They now check out who he is through a guy named Rick Morton, who's the head of Organized Crime Task Force in Orange County, Arakakis's office, the DA in Orange County.
So he has to be whacked out on drugs to go to the FBI to tell on you guys while he's doing something that's a federal crime.
100%.
Okay.
All of a sudden, a few days later, in come 2 investigators into my office. They sit down. Hi, Rick Morton, Ohio Wilson. Yeah, how you doing, folks? You know Luigi DiFonzo? I said, oh, yeah, that piece of shit. Yeah, what about him? They look at me. Well, did you try to kill him? Just like that. I said, yeah, how do you know? I said, for sure. I wasn't successful. They're looking at each other. Who would say this?
Yeah, why?
Right.
What is that about?
What guy like this would make admit to that?
Yeah, I tried to kill him.
And then they said to me, is he on drugs? I said, yeah. Smokes 20 joints a day and does about an 8-ball to 2 8-balls a day. Well, where does he get the cocaine from? I said, from me. Where do you get it from? I go down to L.A., I see the guy's on the corner, I buy it. He gives me $2,000. It only cost me $1,000, so I made $1,000 for going down to L.A., and I bring it back to him. They bust out laughing. You're really telling the truth. 100%. The part of this story that we probably will not be able to get into today was I said to them in my office on Van Carmen Avenue in Newport Beach, before you pass judgment, let me get somebody on the telephone. Okay. FBI New York. Yeah, let me have so-and-so, 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 please. It's Angelo Ales calling.
Your guy.
Gets on the phone. Hey, Gugine, what's going on? Got a little problem. He says, what'd you do now? He says, do I have to lock you up? No. I said, you don't have to put no bracelets on me. I want you to talk to somebody, head of Organized Crime Task Force. And sure, and the rest becomes history. It becomes so complicated from that point there. I know we don't have enough time today to tell you what happened, but that's where it gets very interesting. So I know my guy says the right things to these 2 investigators. And they sit down and they say to me, quote, we'd like you to, this is after hours, of course, hours of conversation. We'd like you to keep this place open to catch bad guys.
So they want you to become an informant.
Right. Do we get a holds pass on everything that's going on here? He says, absolutely, positively.
He can't put that in writing, though.
Of course not. Right?
Yeah.
I said, let me introduce you to my partner.
Yeah.
Ken Cusway, Rick Morton, Lyle Wilson, and the party begins.
So you wanted
July of 1999.
You wanted to make sure that Kenny got some immunity too.
Only Kenny. That's all I cared about.
All right, so you keep your office open to catch bad guys, as he put it.
100%.
And Kenny's helping you catch bad guys.
Absolutely.
So you're both informants.
100%.
Okay.
The whole thing flips. The whole script flips.
So people are still investing at this point? Still?
Mm-hmm.
Who's handling that? With Luigi whacked out, who's handling that?
Well, we got rid of him. He's out of the company.
How?
We threw him out. We took over the bank accounts. Nothing was ever under his name. It was always under DFJ Italia. It was under our CFO, John Loy, and Robert Winter. So it was easy. He has no control of the money.
So you didn't have to kill him.
Well, didn't have to, but wanted to.
Right.
But after 3 trips, 3 times, karma, that's a bitch. And then you say your luck is that bad?
Right.
So the hell with it. And now you're not going to do it?
Well, your luck was that good.
Or that good. Yes. But it turns ugly later on, too.
So you kick him out. The feds are on to this fake company.
And allowing a Ponzi scheme to stay open and to turn around. And they got an FBI agent involved. And the FBI agent knows what we're doing. And the whole world knows what we're doing. Does that mean that the government participated in this Ponzi scheme? That's a yes.
So the government allowed the Ponzi scheme to continue. People are not getting their 2%.
Well, they are getting it by us bringing in new investors.
Right, but the new investors aren't getting it.
Exactly. Because when the collapse comes March of the following year, that was it. That's when Eric Dickerson and 2 other people
got in and didn't get their money.
And they went to an involuntary bankruptcy proceeding, and they closed the place down. By that time, though, I was in on my 5th violation.
So while you were an informant, you went to prison. For what?
Unreported income. Luigi called up my PO and told him I was making all this money at DFJ Italia. So I took a 9-month hit for unreported income.
So what was Kenny doing while you were locked up? He was still trying to catch bad guys.
Trying to catch bad guys. But unfortunately, they ran out of investors, ran out of money. I wasn't there to help. And Eric Dickerson comes in, puts the company in involuntary bankruptcy. They close the joint down.
So you're telling me that gold jacket wearing, single season Rush King, Eric Dickerson, was the straw that broke the camel's back to bring down DFJ Italia?
He wanted his $100,000 back and he never got it. 100%. 100%. And he came in, and him and Ken would know the other 2 people. I was not involved. See, I was involved in the entertainment end, setting everything up, all the parties, the movies. That's what I was doing. So, but Ken knows the name of the other 2 investors. It was 3 of them. And they brought down and got the place closed down. 100%.
So Eric Dickerson and 2 other investors.
Yeah.
Came together.
Yes, came together through Deval Love, who was Eric's good friend. Like I said, he was the offensive tackle for Pittsburgh and for the Rams, and he played there when Eric was there because he's the one who brought Eric in. And then with his help, they turned around and they got the company closed down.